Namaste and welcome back to Typical Monk. Today, we follow a whole body system, digestion and absorption. From the first bite to the bloodstream, the alimentary canal, its glands and enzymes, and how food finally becomes you. And we will drill it the neat way too, one idea at a time. Here is today's path, 5 stops. First, the alimentary canal, that is, the tube from mouth to anus. Second, the digestive glands and their secretions. Third, enzymes and the final products of digestion. Fourth, absorption through the villi, and then assimilation. And fifth, NEET drills, that is, assertion, match, and statement. First, let's follow the path of food. It is a single tube from mouth to anus, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. Human teeth are thecodont, that is, fixed in sockets, and diffeodont, that is, they come in 2 sets in life. The dental formula is 2123 over 2123, 32 teeth in all. The stomach has cardiac, fundic, body, and pyloric parts, and the small intestine has 3 parts, duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The wall has 4 layers, from outside, in serosa, muscularis, submucosa, and mucosa. Now, the glands and their juices. 3 pairs of salivary glands, parotid, submaxillary, and sublingual, pour saliva into the mouth, and saliva carries salivary amylase. The liver is the largest gland. It makes bile, which is stored in the gallbladder. Bile has no enzymes. It only emulsifies fat. The pancreas is both exocrine and endocrine. Its juice carries trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen, amylase, lipase, and nucleases. Nomite pasti unmin or like. Gastric glands hold 3 cells, mucous neck cells, peptic or chief cells that give pepsinogen, and parietal or oxyntic cells that give hecal. Now, let's see where digestion begins. In the mouth, salivary amylase, that is pylin, starts on starch and breaks it toward maltose. In the stomach, hell makes the medium acidic and turns pepsinogen into pepsin. Pepsin digests proteins into proteases and peptones. In infants, renin curdles the milk protein, that is casein. No fat or carbohydrate enzyme acts here. Now, the small intestine, where digestion is completed. Here bile, pancreatic juice, and intestinal juice, that is secus entericus, act together. The small intestine completes digestion. Enterokinase from the intestinal wall turns trypsinogen into trypsin, and trypsin then activates the other pancreatic enzymes. Final products. Carbohydrates give glucose, fructose, and galactose. Proteins give amino acids. Emulsified fats give fatty acids and glycerol, and nucleic acids give nucleotides, then nucleosides, bases, and sugars. Now let's see how absorption happens. Most absorption happens in the small intestine, whose villi and microvilli hugely enlarge the surface. Glucose, amino acids, and sodium ions cross by active transport into the blood capillaries. Fatty acids and glycerol first form micelles, then chylomicrons, and enter the lacteal, that is lymph. Assimilation, absorbed nutrients reach the tissues for energy, growth, and repair, and the colon reclaims water. Now the high-yield pointers. The facts need turns into questions. 1. The adult dental formula is 2123 over 2123. Teeth are thecodont and diffeodont. 2. Bile has no enzymes. It only emulsifies fat and makes the medium alkaline. 3. Parietal, that is oxyntic cells, give hecal intrinsic factor. Peptic or chief cells give pepsinogen. 4. Enterokinase activates trypsinogen. Then trypsin activates the rest. 5. Fats are absorbed as chylomicrons into the lacteals, that is lymph, not straight into blood. Now the first drill, assertion and reason. Each time ask, is it true? Is R true? And does R explain A? First, a bile helps in the digestion of fats. R bile contains the enzyme lipase that breaks down fats. Here, A is true, but R is false. bile has no enzymes. So the answer is C. Second, a pepsin acts best in the stomach. R, He-L from the parietal cells gives the acidic F pepsin needs. Both are true, and R explains A, so the answer is A. Third, A, the small intestine is the main site of absorption. R, its villi and microvilli greatly increase surface area. Both are true, and R explains A, so the answer is A. Now, the second drill, mash the column. Make the correct pairs. No, salivary amylase, starch to maltose. Parietal cells, hydrochloric acid. Trypsin, proteins to peptides. And lacteals, fat, that is chylomicron uptake. Now the third drill, how many of these statements are correct? Check them one by one. First, the liver is the largest gland in the human body. This is correct. Second, bile contains protein digesting enzymes. This is wrong. Third, enterokinase converts trypsinogen into trypsin. This is correct. So the correct statements are two. That is, the first and the third. Now, let's clear the mistakes students fall into. Misconception: bile is an enzyme-rich juice that digests fat. Truth: bile has no enzymes. It emulsifies fat so that lipases can act. Misconception: most absorption occurs in the stomach. Truth: the main site of absorption is the small intestine. Now, test yourself. Think of each answer before it appears. Answer first, that is how strong NEET recall is built. Question 1. The adult human dental formula. Answer 2123 over 2123. Question 2. Which cells secrete HAL-L? Parietal, that is oxyntic cells. Question 3. The enzyme that activates trypsinogen? Enterokinase. Question 4. Where are fats absorbed? In the lacteals as chylomicrons. Question 5. The largest digestive gland? The liver? Let's gather it all in one breath. The alimentary canal runs from mouth to anus. The gut wall has 4 layers. In the mouth, amylase on starch. In the stomach, HAL and pepsin on protein. The liver makes enzyme-free bile. The pancreas gives trypsin, amylase, and lipase. Final products: glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, and glycerol. Absorption is mainly in the small intestine. Fats travel through the lacteals. Next class, breathing and the exchange of gases, how oxygen reaches the blood. See you there. You have finished one whole body system. Now every meal tells you a story. One idea at a time, calm and steady, and you will crack NEET. This is Typical Monk. Every class, always free.